Hello, YouTube. Welcome to our tutorials. We haven't really have a good name for them. I think it's going to be called. Well, right now I'm just the dad and he's the son. Hello,
Yeah.
son.
Hello.
And we are the dad and the son talk about Scratch. The dad and the son scratch. We could just call it that. What are we
Yeah.
scratching? The dad and the son scratch. Scratch everything. Okay. And if you hear a
Yeah.
weird noise in the background, that's the dog. So we have the dad, the son, and the dog. Who's chewing on? I don't know what she's chewing. What is she
I think
chewing?
it's a bottle cap or
A
something.
bottle cap. Okay, all right. Good, healthy bottle cap for the dog. Okay, so what did we do on part one?
On part
This is
one,
wait, what are we doing first?
we're working on this as a pre-made one. It's just a keep up, a very basic keep up game where he just
Cool.
bounces.
Okay, all right.
The ball.
Okay, good. Okay. Good enough.
But we're showing you how to redo it, and
Oh, and I have an update. Instead of over explain OE, I'm just gonna call it oversplain.
okay.
You're oversplain.
Uh,
OS oversplain. I have to say splain. Oversplain.
In the previous
Oversplain. Oversplain.
in the previous
Oversplain.
video, in part one, we
Oversplain.
we just made it.
Oversplain.
So we made this
Quicker.
sprite.
More concise.
We made this sprite,
Okay,
and we
shorten it
made
up.
it so it
Summarize
moves.
it.
It moves. It follows your mouse on
More
a Y
summary
axis,
like.
not
More
on
like
X
summary.
wax
Summary.
axis.
Let's do it more summary like.
And then we also
Okay.
just imported a ping pong ball.
Okay, good. I see how I cut you off there. See, it's a
Yeah.
technique.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now today it's pretty complicated. Let's look at our list. So we're gonna do some simple animation, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Like it was become. It's become simple animation X. No, I like that better. Let's do simple animation X. We're gonna do some simple animation X. Simple animation X. Okay, so let's go back to Scratch. What? Okay. So let's go back to Scratch, and we're going to simple animation X. Okay, go back. Scratch. You're in control. Okay. So let's talk about how we're gonna move the ping pong ball up and down.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. Then.
So over here,
Wait.
is-
Hold on.
let's just show you what it is.
No.
this
Okay,
here.
all right. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. See, we don't want to get them too intimidated. Go back. All right. So let's just start it moving up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start it moving up. So first of all, what's the main thing that's going to move the ball up?
So it's mainly gonna move up when it hits the paddle.
No. Don't worry about the boundary stuff. How do you actually just get it moving?
Oh,
What
it's
command do you use?
very simple. You also want to get another one of these when clicked.
Okay, so
when-
wait, hold on. Let's back up. So let's just explain. If you go to Sprite 1, go to Sprite 1, go to
Yep.
Sprite 1, go to Sprite 1. Oh, there's the dog again, and she's playing with the bottle.
Yeah.
There's the dog playing with the bottle. It's going to be very loud. Okay, right. Okay, so you have a different sets of scripts for each thing, each sprite, right?
Yeah.
So if you click on a different sprite, click on a different sprite. That's your cue. And then you have scripts that are empty. There's no scripts there.
Yeah.
So we have to make a set of scripts just for this sprite, right?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead.
So there's lots of ways to move it.
Overexplain.
You can, you can but all of the ways are all here. You can have move 10 steps, which is just it'll move 10 steps on the x-axis.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also do change y by or change x by.
Okay. So which way do we want to move?
Want to use change
Wait,
y
which
by.
direction? Well, why? Just tell us what we're moving. We're moving what? Up and down, right?
Yeah, we're moving up and down, which
Right,
is the
okay.
y-axis.
So we want to change y.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
So you want one of these.
Okay. Change
so
y
if
by.
you do this when
Okay.
clicked, it'll just move up 10.
Change
10
y by
pixels.
10. Okay. So that means that we went over this last time, but let's go over it again. It's very important. So
Yeah.
that when green flag clicked is an event. It's just the
Mhm.
one thing. So it only does it once every time you click the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need something that keeps it going all the time, right?
Which
So what do we
we've
do?
already gone over. It's
It's control.
in
In
control.
the control, right?
It's this
We're
forever
gonna use
loop.
Forever loop. Okay. So
Yeah.
we're gonna stick it up in there, and then when we click the thing, it's just gonna keep going up. Oh, it doesn't even go past the top. That's cool.
No, it'll only go to
Okay.
there.
It'll only go to the top. Okay.
Yeah.
So change y by 10, it goes up, right? I guess down is negative then.
Yeah.
So up is positive, and down is negative.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if we made it change y by 1?
It would just be it would be the same thing, but a lot slower.
Okay.
And you also want to move it back down, which you can
Okay.
make that automatic, but we'll do that later.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, look at it. So slow. Oh, so slow. So slow. Okay. Great. Okay. So that's going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's introduce. Well, get it to a good speed. What speed do you want? Get a good
10's
speed.
pretty good, but it's a little fast, so maybe 7.
Okay. So 7. Okay. So let's introduce this concept of direction. Okay.
Yep.
So
Oh,
right
actually-
now it just moves up. Go ahead. Keep doing that.
It'll
Every
just-
time you drag it down, it's just going forever, right? Because you
Yeah.
have that thing, it's in that forever loop. It's just gonna keep on with 7. So just change y by 7 every. We'll call it a frame because it's kind of like it's a frame rate. We'll explain that later. But anyway,
Yeah.
every so often, every frame, it's going up by 7 pixels, right? Just going up 7, 7, 7,
Yep.
7, right? And go ahead, drag it down. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah.
You're stopping. Don't
Ah.
stop. Keep going. Right. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to be able to go both directions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we make it go down? Leave it up top, and how we make it go down?
So that's a little bit more.
Wait. Just by the digits itself. Let's
Oh.
show them basics. Yeah.
So you would just
Yeah,
change
basic.
this forever.
down,
This
young man.
change y by to change y by -7.
Oh,
instead
so
of
it goes down.
It'll just go down.
Nice. So -7 plus 7, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So another way of doing that, let's throw this crazy trick in there, is we can multiply it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So why don't we change y by 7? We'll just make it normal 7.
Yep.
Just put the normal 7 there. The normal 7. Put the -7 still. Normal 7. Okay. It's going up. Okay.
Yep.
Now
It's like a balloon,
it's like a balloon. It's like a ping pong ball.
but it's floating up like a balloon.
What kind of balloon?
A normal balloon, like a balloon you buy from the man at the park.
Ah, a helium balloon.
Yeah.
It's got a float.
Yeah.
If you just blew it up with your mouth, if it was a water balloon,
No, it
it
wouldn't.
wouldn't go down, right?
Yeah.
What if it was a balloon filled with liquid nitrogen?
It would.
You don't
Go
even know.
down.
You don't even know.
It's a liquid, so it's heavy, so
Don't
it'd
know.
go down.
You don't know. I don't know either. What if it was filled with? I can't think of an exotic thing. Einsteintonium. Isn't there Einstein?
Einsteinium.
Einsteinium.
I-
Have
I'm
no
guessing down because it has weight.
idea. I think it's radioactive. Anyway, sorry.
Probably
okay,
burns your whole
so
foot.
we'll cut that part out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we multiply? Let's walk them through this. Okay.
So-
we can have a digit and we can multiply it. Just bear with us here. Once you see the end, then you'll understand. So operators. Right?
So operators.
Excellent.
This here is just operations like minusing, adding, greater than,
Okay,
things
good.
like that.
Yeah.
So you want to get
overspin.
this this multiply here,
there.
and yeah,
A
it's
little bit to the right. A
ah,
little bit to the left.
and
In there. Yeah. Okay.
you
Put it
put
in there.
this.
All right. Okay. So we can change by something times something else, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to go 7.
Okay.
So that's the thing,
Okay.
and then times you want to.
Okay. Wait. We're not there yet.
Okay. Times. If you
Oh,
did
bad boy, son.
-1, it'll go down. But if you just did normally,
Ah.
if you just did normally 1, it would go up.
Oh, very cool. So basically, you can have the 7 stay the same. You don't have to make it 7 -7. But if you can change that other number to 1 or -1,
Yeah.
it'll go up or down.
Yeah.
That's really
Are we gonna
cool.
do how to do that automatically now? Yeah.
Are you Are you in a hurry or something?
No.
You got a hot date or something?
No.
Got somewhere to be or something? I have to explain this nicely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we done with this talk?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. No, you're right. Okay. We're going to explain this.
So-
So wait. What? Is it your turn?
I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead.
So basically, this data tab here
Is
is
it data or is it data?
data. Well, it doesn't matter
Is
how.
it data or is it data? Or
Data.
on Star Trek, the last generation, the last whatever data, I forget. The next generation. That's right. There was a data. Was he data or data?
Data thing.
Oh, you never watched that show.
No, I
you're too
didn't.
young. Okay, we're gonna go to data, because we're very posh here. We're gonna go to data,
And you want to,
data,
and then you see, then
data.
this will come up. Either make a variable or make a
Don't
list.
forget, we call it data.
You want to go click on make a variable,
Okay.
and this little thing will come up.
Wait! You're blowing my mind here. Okay, so we're going to data.
Yep.
And we're gonna make a new variable.
Yeah.
Okay, what is a variable? Explain
A
that to us little bit.
variable, it's sort of just this thing that it's hard to explain. It's just that it can be used as a lot of things.
Yeah, but
That
that's why people are watching this video. They want you to explain. Don't tell them it's hard to explain.
it's basically this thing that it has numbers if you so you can use so that's the point things we've got in the other thing.
Yeah.
This up here, that's our points.
Uh-huh.
So basically a variable would that's what that point thing is.
Yeah.
It's a variable.
Okay.
So we've got it. So every time the pong ball hits the paddle,
Okay.
it changes it by
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna overexplain you. Can I overexplain you?
Yeah.
Okay, overexplain you. No, you're doing a good job. So variable means variable, right?
Yeah.
What does the word variable mean anyway?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I don't.
How about if you have something that's
Various?
various variable colors?
Oh, it's like multiple, like
Yeah, it can change. Right?
changing.
Yeah, so it's like it's just a piece of data
that
that can
changes.
change, right? It's a
Yeah.
piece of data that can change, but you have to give it a name, right? Okay, well,
Yeah.
if we show it, then maybe folks will understand it better.
Yeah.
It's
So
not that.
we'll just call this dir.
making it sound like
Dir
it's really hard
for
to
short
understand.
for direction.
Yeah.
So how this will change it up and down. So
Oh,
you want
look at all those things that appear when you make a variable.
yeah.
Brilliant.
So all these things, but you want to
Okay.
unclick this because you don't need to see that.
Ooh, it disappears.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And
Okay.
then you want to click on your stage,
Okay.
and you'll get the same
Okay.
things, the same alt tabs as you get in a sprite.
Okay.
So you want to go to the stage, and then
Wait. I think we're going too tangentially. Okay, so we created this thing called dir for direction. Or
Yeah.
Direction. Okay, so that's for direction. And what do we want it to be? We want it to be, as we show. Go back to Palm.
Yep.
We want it to be a 1 or -1, right? Or
Yeah.
part of that. Okay, so why don't we pop instead of so basically instead of the where you see the 1, right?
Mhm.
You can pop in dir, right?
Yeah.
You can just drag it up. We have to be in data, and then if we're in data, we can put the dir in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so you were gonna say, but basically, dir is just nothing right now, right? Or something.
No.
I don't know what it is.
It's
zero or
zero.
something like that. Yeah.
so it's
So
times
you're
by
gonna
zero.
say we're gonna start it off as a
One.
as a 1. Okay.
as a -1, as a -1.
So it goes
actually.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to the stage, which is sort of like just the main normal place.
Yeah,
like-
just this big white
Okay.
background here.
So now basically what you're gonna do is when you start your game, you're gonna set that dir direction to 1.
yeah.
Right? Okay. That's
So
what we're doing. Okay.
you want
So in an event.
go to events, and when clicked, and I think
So wait, let me stop you.
Mhm.
So it's interesting that we can have a different when thing clicked for each different one, right?
Mhm.
So you can have one for each sprite, one for each thing. So this is
Yeah.
the things that only pertain to the stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so. And then you want to go into control.
Oh, you want to go to data.
No, just because you don't want it to start going down instantly.
Oh, right.
You want to grab a wait
Oh,
and
smart.
you want to go wait 0.5 seconds.
Right,
So
okay.
It's,
So,
so you just get
wait.
a little chance to.
So wait, 0.5 seconds, please. That's like half a second. So you
Yeah.
go 1,000, 2 1,000. Or if you're doing like music, you go 1 and 2 and so it's 1 and then you can talk.
Yeah.
1 and
Yeah.
okay. So basically, you're saying when you click the thing, you don't want it to just start dropping right away.
No.
You want a little pause and then you want the ball to start dropping.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So and then you want to set your direction to -1.
Okay.
or
So wait, you went to
-1.
data.
Yeah.
Okay.
data
and
tab
then
down
you have
here.
a whole bunch of things that you can set, change, show variable, hide variable, blah blah blah. And so wait, what are you coughing for?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, that's okay. Set direction to.
You want to switch it to -1.
So that goes down. Negative's down, right?
Yeah.
And positive one is up. Whoa! Look at it go down.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, so that's initially, and like you said many times, and we'll repeat it anyways. When you press the, hey, go back. Hey, I'm talking. When you go back, when you press the green thing, it just does it
This-
once.
Yeah,
Right?
it'll
So it
only
just
do
sets
it once.
direction to there once. Excellent. So we have motion, we have a direction. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So the ball can go up and down.
Yep.
Now what do we need to do? So that's kind of like basic animation, right? Go back
Yeah.
to our list. Do you have our list? Do you know where our list is?
Yeah.
So basic animation. Simple animation X. Oh yeah, simple animation X. Like X-Men. Like simple animation X. Okay. So we're doing simple animation. It's actually Y. But that's all right. Okay, no, I like the X better. It sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to scratch. So we're going simple animation. We showed you how to move the ball up and down.
Yeah.
And go back to the ball. Let's see. Let's just look at it just to admire our work. So we're just going to change it in a forever loop every time, every frame, I guess. So this this goes by, well, I don't want to explain the frames, but anyways, every so often it does this, right? But really quick. Like, so it changes by 7 pixels, changes by 7 pixels, changes by 7 pixels. And it's going to be multiplied with direction, meaning that if its direction is equal to -1, it's going down. Direction equal to +1, it's going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to move on to point 2. Go back to our list. The list. Boundary detection. Can we call it boundary detection X?
Sure.
Boundary detection X. So now we have to know when it hits the top and have it know when it hits the paddle.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the top. Can we do that?
Yeah.
So where do we need to be programming? Where do we need to be coding?
You need in this you want to be in the Pong.
Okay.
So
and
you
the
want
scripts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you still have this up here, which
do me a
is
favor?
your
Save it?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Okay. All right.
So you still have this up here, which is your position of the sprite. This is your X and Y position of your sprite.
Yep.
So you basically want to move that to the top.
Yeah.
Stop this so it stays at the top.
Yeah.
You want to move this to the top.
Yeah.
So and then you'll have this.
Yeah.
So you want to.
Yeah, it's not quite at the top though, is it? Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
You want to.
That's more at the top.
You want to go to motion.
Okay.
And you want to go, but just above the forever loop, you want to put that.
Okay, wait, hold on. You're blowing my mind. Okay, so you want to move the ball. This is so when you start, the ball starts at the top.
Yes.
Okay. So actually, can we make a little comment? Can we show folks how to do that?
Yeah.
So
you right-click that and
right-click on the
add comment.
little block. Okay, and we're going to put it in the comment. We're going to say
you're going to
start ball at top.
Start.
C-A-R-T. Ball starts with a B, has 2 L's. Top ends with a P.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty quick. Okay. And then you can do the little arrow, right? So it doesn't take up so much room.
Yeah.
Okay. How come we didn't use all caps? How did it be like start ball at the top? Okay, no. All right. So then we have to change the coordinates. Is that what you're saying?
No. So, but this will only start there for. It'll only start there. You also want the 0.5. You also want another one of these 0.5, so it doesn't start going down immediately.
Wait. Okay. Wait. What? All right. Okay.
So it stays at the top for a couple seconds and then it goes down.
Okay. So it looks like what we needed to do is we need to bounce out the paddle first.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's bounce out the paddle first.
So you want to go into the paddle.
Oh, the paddle.
And yeah.
No, I think we want to be in the basketball or the ping pong ball. No?
Oh yeah. You can do it in either. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you.
Sure?
Yeah. So you want to go.
I do not concur.
You want to go into sensing.
Okay.
Here and touching.
Okay.
And you need also go to control. And. If you want to put this inside under
the forever. Okay, so first of all, let's see, in the forever loop, these are things that's going over and over again, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing it does is it changes it by 7. Okay, and the next thing it does, it looks at if it's touching. So I think actually we need to do the touching first. Okay, so let's move the if touching first. The first thing is going to look if it's touching. If it's touching what?
If touching, you want to do sprite 1.
So sprite 1 being the paddle.
Yeah, being
so
the
this
paddle.
is saying every time, every frame, or every time the computer thinks, it's saying, am I touching, and we're talking about the pong ball.
Yeah.
Am I touching the sprite 1, which is the paddle?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if it's saying, if it is touching the sprite 1, then what happens?
Then it will, then you want to go, and you just want to go into data, and you want to set your direction to 1.
Oh, very clever. So that means going up, right?
Yeah.
So when it hits the paddle, if it's touching the paddle, it'll. Oh my gosh! My mind is blown. That
start
is
going up.
too crazy. I could do that again. That is so cool. So if it's touching, it bounces up and it goes back down.
Yep.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm gonna take a little rest here.
And you also want another. You want another one of these if.
Okay. Wait. You're going too fast. Slow down, young man. Young man, take it easy.
Yeah.
We're not as smart as you. We're not as clever as you. We don't all say data. Some of us say data. Okay. All right. Now, what are you doing? Explain to us what you're doing.
So
young
now
man.
I'm doing it so it'll start going
Wait,
down
can
again.
you show me that little bounce? It blew my mind. Oh my gosh, that's cool. That's awesome.
So you want it to, this is for the thing. It's doing the same thing here, but if it touches the top. So
Okay, wait. You can explain to us what you're doing. So now you bounce it off the paddle, but now.
Mhm.
But now you want to make it bounce off the top too.
Yeah.
It bounces back and forth. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue. You may
So
continue.
you want to grab another
really,
one
you
of
can
these
continue.
if then,
Go ahead.
and
Continue.
put it under the, under this one.
All right. So first it's going to see if it's touching, and then it's going to see if what?
If it's touching this one. If
Okay.
it's touching the top. So
Okay.
you want to also stop it again. Actually, no, you don't need to stop it.
Okay.
Um,
You do. But okay. How do we know if we're touching the top?
if we're touching the top, you want to also go to sensing again,
Yeah.
and you want to go to if
Down there at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but first you need an operator, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't forget about the operator. Okay.
so you want to go.
So wait. Sorry, I'm interrupting. Okay. So basically, what do we want to do? Okay. Well, you show us and then we'll talk over it. Okay.
So you want to grab if you want to grab one of these. Oopsies, not there.
See what you do. You broke
Don't
it.
want to put that there.
You broke it.
You want to put
You
If-
broke it.
an
That was a
if
lot of
greater
work.
you want to put an if greater than operator
Okay.
into
all right.
there.
So this is saying if something is greater than something, then do this other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going to be greater than what?
If what is it?
Sensing.
Sensing, yeah. If
Sensing.
X position,
It's in sensing.
if Y position of Pong,
Okay. Why is the Y position?
because that is the vertical axis of
Up and down. What's
the
the
Pong.
vertical axis? Data.
Up and
vertical axis. Okay, up and down. Of the Pong. So the ball. So
Yeah,
if
of the ball.
if the Y position, and where can we tell which Y position?
It's up here.
Okay, move it a little bit and let's see what happens to the Y position. It's
Oh,
gone
yes.
down to 102. Oh yeah. It's gone
But
down.
you want to do it have this same
Ah.
Y position that's up here.
Oh, okay.
So you can
That's
just
the top.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, you just copy the thing. You don't have to duplicate. What are you doing?
You can just do it easier.
Okay.
So you
You sure?
just duplicate that,
No. Wait, go
Oh,
to
no.
what?
Never mind, you
go
don't.
to. You just want to look at the thing.
Yep.
Which is what?
which is 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying if Y position of Pong is greater than
150.
that makes sense. So greater than 150 would be past the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Greater than 150.
Then what
Oh
happens?
no, why is this out?
Oh no.
You want to do the same thing as there, except the opposite. You want to set the
direction
direction
to.
to -1, so it'll start going down.
Oh, very cool. Oh.
So now if we start
you're
it,
blowing my mind.
it'll start bouncing
Bounce
up and down.
Ooh, bounce up and down. Okay, so we almost have our whole Keep You Happy game already.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. I can watch that forever, a long time. Boonk, boonk, boonk,
Do you want to end part 2 here?
boonk. No, I want to watch this. I want everyone to watch me watch the ball go up and down over and over again for the next 5 hours. No?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's end part 2 here because it's dinner time anyway. And I'm hungry. And beans in the oven. Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And so let's do a quick summary though, okay?
Yeah.
So this time what we looked at is we looked at some simple animation X, right?
Yeah.
And that's to move things. And
Yeah.
point to the area that we're actually moving things.
We're just moving this ball up and down.
Yeah, but
It's,
point to the little area in your script. So people know what you're doing.
where we're moving it
Where's
is
the thing? Where's the
change
animation part?
this here.
Right.
Change
so we
Y
change
by.
Y by so much every time.
Yeah.
So I guess it's worth an explanation of frames. So basically, computers work, right? They work. It's kind of like, it's like how movies work.
Every
There's
0.03 seconds.
every so often, right?
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know if folks would have seen, this is maybe just for old people like me, but folks would have seen those little flip books. So
Yeah.
like you can go to Disneyland. I remember I used to go to Disneyland as a kid and get these little flip books where you would just like flip through the book and Mickey Mouse would be like walking. But every picture was like Mickey Mouse moving forward just a little bit every time. If you flipped it fast enough, it looked like he was moving forward, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of how a computer works, at least with drawing. It's actually drawing these pictures over and over again, right?
Yeah.
And then, but each time it draws it, it does a little something, right?
Yeah.
So every time it's like every time it flips a new page, but it does it very quickly, it changes the ball's y-axis, y position by 7 pixels, right?
Yeah.
So here, stop it for a sec.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like if the computer was calculating, or if we had the flip book, it was like it starts up here, and then the next thing it moves down here, the next thing moves down here, next thing moves down here, like that, right?
Yeah.
But every time, if it goes fast enough, it looks like it's just going up and down.
Yeah.
So that's the animation, right? And then we learn about direction, right?
Mhm.
So the direction was, we realized that, first of all, we said, oh, if we do it by 7, it's going up.
Mhm.
If we do it by -7, it's going down.
Yeah.
And we said we can change that easily by just adding another thing. And then, we talked about data, but we'll get to that. Data. And then, so we had this thing called direction. So if it was 7 times -1, it would be going down.
Mhm.
If it was 7 times +1, it would be going up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we went to data, and we made a variable so we can change it, right? So it's variable. So that means we can change direction dir to 1 or -1 based on different events, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's happened. So it's going up and down. And then we created our events. One event is if it's touching the sprite, the paddle,
Mhm.
it'll change direction to 1 means it'll go back up.
Yeah.
And then if it hits the top, it'll change direction to go back down.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why you needed to be a variable, because it needs to be able to be changed by different events, right?
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Start it up again. Blow my mind. Blow my mind. All right. And that's what we learned today.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So next time, I think, we're going to talk a little bit about, it's a little bit more advanced.
Acceleration.
We're going to talk about acceleration. So it looks like it's actually bouncing. Show them on the actual thing. Show them on the real thing. Show them on the real thing. So, yeah. So it looks like it's bouncing like that. Yeah. So we're going to get that bouncy thing going on. Okay? And I think that'll probably be enough for a whole tutorial, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All
'Cause
right.
it's pretty complicated.
Okay. All right. Should we say goodbye?
Yep.
Okay. Say goodbye.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye again.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Dusk.
Bye, Dusk.